I always thought that when I no longer felt frustration and felt 100% confident, I could finally see myself as an artist. But over time, I've started to realize that I may never be able to recognize myself as an artist. Or I have to accept that being an artist means constantly dealing with feelings of insecurity, doubt, and frustration. There is a moment when we know exactly what we want to create, but we still don't know how to get there, and that is deeply difficult to deal with. About a month ago, I started a new project when I realized something wasn't right. I realized that I have a strong tendency to control my creative process too much, and that most of the time that doesn't bring me satisfaction, neither in the process nor in the final result. I felt that I needed to let my work breathe. For a long time, I was afraid of exposing myself to the vulnerability of creating without control, always afraid of failing, of making mistakes, of ruining the final result. But as I started to feel creatively suffocated, I realized that I wanted to feel free more than I wanted to protect the final result. I was finally ready to let go of control and explore a more spontaneous and intuitive approach. There is a certain euphoria in the idea of trying something new, of walking into the unknown when we think about the possibilities. But that feeling of excitement always comes together with doubt, making us question that decision to pursue something new. A huge fear of realizing that we are not as good at this new attempt as we were at what we already mastered. For weeks I had this feeling that I am not good enough, that I had gone back to the beginning. Change requires stepping out of our comfort zone, and that creates resistance. Despite the discomfort, I started experimenting, loosening my strokes, not thinking about the final result, and enjoying the process more. Many times I would repeat to myself, "You are just experimenting, you are not creating a masterpiece." Allow yourself the freedom to create without pressure. No one is watching, you can do whatever you want. You want to free yourself from the fear of making mistakes, so make mistakes. It felt liberating. The attempt was fun, but the results were still discouraging. I still had the tendency to not know when to stop. And even though I was enjoying the process, I couldn't stop feeling frustrated for not progressing at the pace I wanted. For many days I felt stuck in this feeling of incapacity. I wanted more freedom in the process, but I still needed to master the technique. To break the rules, you first need to learn how to master them. How did I deal with all of this? First, journaling. Writing about my feelings helped me understand them better, what was actually causing them. Another thing that helped me a lot was sharing. Talking about these feelings with people close to me brought me more clarity. When we put what we feel into words, we begin to understand it better. I also try to focus on the positive feelings, on the excitement I felt during the process while exploring a more spontaneous approach instead of focusing only on the disappointment with the results. I try to learn from those who know more. Here, Olga's work, especially through her Patreon, became a great source of inspiration and helped me develop techniques that I still didn't master. I trusted the process and I practiced a lot. Little by little, I started to feel more confident and to reach a few conclusions. First, as my mentor told me, I am not starting from zero, I am adding experience. It's impossible to start from zero after you've already started. Second, all failed attempts are, in fact, successful, because they are what build the foundation of progress. Third, the more I practice, the more confident I become. Fourth, consistency brings growth. The process can be slow or not as fast as we would like, but sooner or later we begin to see a difference in our development. And finally, it takes courage. Courage to learn something new, courage to step out of our comfort zone. Just like in athletics, where we take a few steps back to gain momentum and jump higher, sometimes we also need to step back into a place of uncertainty and humility so we can make the leap we truly want. In the meantime, I received a watercolor palette from Red Clover Meadow, a small handmade watercolor brand. And it came at a very interesting moment, exactly at the time when I was trying to relearn the way I paint. Testing these colors was one of those simple but very enjoyable moments. I really love the way the paint spreads on paper, the transparencies, the softness of the blends. And it felt like an opportunity to continue this exploration, but with more lightness. It has been interesting to rediscover this more spontaneous side of myself, almost like visiting an old version of me. The version of me that existed in childhood when spontaneity came without effort. And somewhere along the way, things like the fear of failing, the fear of not being enough, started to silence that voice. So in a way, this has also been a journey back. And I feel proud of myself for having had the courage to begin it. It has been a very enjoyable journey despite all the frustration, especially because my hands still cannot keep up with what my mind imagines. Yet. Learning something new has never been easy. It puts us in a position of vulnerability, it comforts us with what we don't yet master, and that requires humility. It requires us to be willing to try and to fail over and over again. I am still not where I want to be. I know I still have a long way to go, but at the same time, I can recognize how much I have already developed, even in such a short period of time. And if there is something I would say to someone who is feeling this, it is this. Don't be afraid to step out of your comfort zone. It is not easy, sometimes it hurts, even if it's not a physical pain, because it touches our identity, the way we see ourselves, what we believe we are capable of. But I believe that this is exactly where growth happens. With time, with practice, with persistence, we begin to deal better with that frustration. We begin to accept that learning takes time. And that maybe this strange relationship between love and frustration is part of what it means to create. If you enjoyed this video and would like to see more content like this, don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video. Bye!